Another thing that Mr. Ehrman, I talk about him a lot because he's one of the more prominent people that are taking opposition to the gospel. He's one of the more prominent ones. There's other ones as well, but when you hear people talking about it, a lot of times they'll bring up Bart's name. But he also was under the impression that Jesus was very concerned about the fact that the world was going to end very quickly. That, we need to get this out, we need to get this gospel out because the world's going to end here very soon, and I don't want anybody here that doesn't know. That's what Bart's trying to say. And he takes that from one particular passage, Matthew 16:28. Assuredly I say to you, there are some standing here who shall not taste death till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. Now you could take that to say that those that are standing here are going to be around when Jesus returns. Yeah. But is that what he said? Yeah. 6 days later, now after 6 days, Jesus took Peter, James, and John, his brother, led them up on a high mountain by themselves, and he was transfigured before them. His face shone like the sun. His disciples became white as and his clothes, became white as the light. And behold, Moses and Elijah appeared to them, talking with him. Then Peter answered and said to Jesus, Lord, it is good for us to be here. If you wish, let us make here 3 tabernacles, one for you, one for Moses and Elijah. But what Matthew was actually saying when it said 28, said some of you here will see the end, see Jesus in his kingdom. And that is what they saw. 6 days later, they saw it, and I'm glad that Matthew put in there exactly what the time frame was. 6 days later, some of them, 3 of them, personally I think it's the ones that had caused the most trouble. That's why he always had them with him. But he took him up on a high mountain, and what did they see? They saw Jesus in his original form, transformed on the transfiguration. So again, out of context, that was taken and portrayed that Jesus was going to be taken, and some of the people there would see him. And when they pick up that verse, they say, well, did those 3 guys, did the world actually end? Well, no, it didn't. We're still sitting around here. But again, that's not what the context of the verses was about.